Hey, what's up, y'all? I just want to show you the power of wherever you came from in life. And I have to stress this because I couldn't read and write years ago. And I'm so happy for that experience because, it's a lot of people out here that can't read and write. It's never too late for you to learn how to read and write. All right. I was in a tough situation years ago, and Allah pulled me out of that situation and out of our environment and put me in a very ugly situation that I didn't have no choice but to believe in His work. And His work made sense for today, because if I wasn't in that environment and got put in a situation that was horrible for many, 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 many years straight, I wouldn't be the man, and I wouldn't have the opportunity to share my experience with you. And if you've been through what I've been through in life, you have no idea what I've been through in life. It was horrible, but Allah brought me through because I always had faith. That's what I had, and I still have it. It's faith. You keep your faith no matter what it is in life. That's the loyalty. What I teach is mostly loyalty, because loyalty is the key to your world, where you're going to be at in the future. It's loyalty, and it's faith first and then loyalty, because you got to have faith within a high power being, depending on what language we are speaking. Because the high power being, as I expressed before, have many different names, but we talk them and we pray to the same God. Okay? But the thing is, the most important thing is, when you give out loyalty, really mean it from the heart, because you got to give yourself loyalty first before you give anybody else. If you're loyal to yourself, you're going to be loyal to others. If you ain't loyal to yourself and then sit there and destroy yourself, how you going to be loyal to anybody else? So say, like, if you're talking about, hey, stop drinking, stop smoking, but you still drinking and you still smoking, how you going to preach that to somebody else, or share that with somebody else, or try to show them the road of not to do this and not to do that? Okay? If you know what I mean? If you're telling people to stay healthy and you out here eating real raggedy and you're not really taking care of yourself, you to be honest, you're not being loyal to yourself. So you will help other people's, but at the same time you will not be helping yourself. And how long you're going to be around for, because your body going to deteriorate, if I said that word right. However, you get the drift. You catching what I'm dripping. So the whole important thing in life, I come on here, I act silly, you know what I mean? But I know how to talk as well, and I know how to speak as well if I'm in a big audience, okay? You got to be able to be versatile within way you carry yourself. Like I can carry myself casual. You'll see me in a lot of suits and ties, because my job require a lot of suits and ties. My job required, sometimes you might see me in my sweats, but today is one of those downtime, but I'm still grown and I'm trying to keep it sexy. And I'm broke as fuck, and I ain't looking for no handouts, no nothing like that. You know what I mean? But, I'm just telling you, just because you broke, you don't have to let yourself go. Okay? Take care of yourself. A shirt only costs like 10, 15, 20 bucks, maybe 30 bucks for a shirt if you have to buy one at a time. So a pair of pants might cost you $15, $20. It don't have to be no super name brand, but as long as, it's clean, it's not all faded, all holy and stuff, Take care of yourself in your underclothes. Make sure your underclothes is on point. If you're going to wear a white t-shirt, wear a white t-shirt. Don't wear no dingy-ass t-shirt and somebody see that and they be looking at you like, ill. And if you're going to wear your shoes, make sure your shoes is clean. And that go for women too. Make sure your toenails ain't jacked up, women. Make sure your fingernails are done. If you have to put on the press-ons, that's fine. And everybody, make sure you wash your ass. Because nobody don't want to be sitting in a small ass space like an office space or giving you an interview and you smelling like fuck out of here. All right. I don't care if you have to go to the Dollar Tree and get you some that cheap ass, Well, it's not. Yeah, whatever. I ain't gonna say dollar nothing, but I go and get cheap ass cologne that smells good. That motherfucker. Sometimes my cologne costs no more than $10. Big old pretty box. It looks good. Smells good. I might have to spray all day and shit, but I smell good and shit. All right, so it's not all about all the brands. The brands, if you could afford it, if you could spend $1,000 for a bottle of cologne, you're gonna get more of a smell. That shit might last you all week. That one hit, you know what I mean? But until you get there, you can fake it until you make it and shit. All right. And what I mean by fake it till you make it, you don't have to get the most expensive shit. I wear watches right out of Walmart. My watch is what, this right here, $10, but it looks good. It tells time. I'm the guy that matches my watch bands with my shoes and shit. So I got a ton of watches, and they only cost me like $10 a piece, maybe 15, the most $30. You know what I mean? Just little things you can do to prep yourself up. You know what I mean? If you got dreads, make sure there's no lint in it. I got some gray hair in my shit. You know what I mean? My shit's long as fuck. I just keep it all tied up. If you look at it, you see the gray shit in there. You know what I mean? It's all nappy and shit, but I'm happy. But my shit is long. I just got in a bun. You never knew that I had long hair and shit. You know what I mean? But it's just the most important part. Just take care of yourself. And when you come out here doing content creating, you want to look good. All right, it's just plain and simple. You want to look good because a lot of people is looking at you. A lot of brands is looking at you. A lot of people starting to look up to you, and you starting to be really, 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 really turning into a celebrity because content creators and the ones that do card readings and stuff like that, they're the new celebrities that's out here. So celebrities is looking at you too. You know what I mean? And celebrities might want you on their team, but if they can't trust you, guess what? They're not going to deal with you. But you might got a special skill that they want to use. You might be a hell of a promoter. You know what I mean? And they got some new music coming out, and they might see you getting busy out here, just constantly posting. They might want to deal with you and shit. They might give you a one of those checks and shit to promote their concert that's coming up or their new music that's coming up or their new brand of clothing. So you never know who's looking at you. You know what I mean? You got some big deal people's looking at you because everybody's on social media. You got to understand that. So I just want to prepare you for that. Make sure you clean. Make sure if you using your hands, make sure your fingernails is clean. Yeah, that teeth is clean, or get them fixed or something and shit. If your shit is all jacked up, try not to smile too much until you get them fixed and shit, or make jokes about your joints. So that way, when you do get them fixed, you be just can't stop smiling and shit. And the next motherfucker want to get his teeth fixed. So hey, just come out here, you have a good time, you just get this money. You know what I mean? Hey, listen, I represent Meta. I know I'm on TikTok with this, but I represent Meta. So I want to keep it real with you. You know what I mean? I'm all about keeping it real. Meta don't owe me nothing. They never did owe me nothing. They never will owe me nothing. They do not need me, and they never did need me, and they don't need me today. Do not. All right? So it's no motive behind this at all. It's just straight from the heart. They don't owe me shit. Nothing. I just love Meta. I never bite the hand that gave me a chance in life. They gave me a chance in life to show the world who I really am. All right, when nobody else gave me that chance. Okay, so I'm just keeping it real. And I like this TikTok because they gave me a chance to still promote another brand company on their platform. They could have shut that down, but they didn't. So I have mad love and respect for them now. You know what I mean? And the other platforms that I'm on, X and all of them. You know what I mean? So, hey, listen, invest your money into Meta stocks. All right? And live off the dividends. Just keep on investing into Meta stocks until you can't work no more. If you don't know what Meta stocks, how to get it, just go on Meta AI and ask what platform to use to get Meta stocks. Yo, you just go get this money. What the swing is looking like. Hey, get at your boy up north. I'm in Boston, baby. Hey, do your boys still look good? Hold on. Yeah.